Ever wondered what happens when you mix a game of telephone with a high stakes cooking challenge? Well, buckle up, because this week's MasterChef episode served up a dish of chaos that left viewers on the edge of their seats. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button, because you won't want to miss the culinary drama that unfolded Tashap. You might even learn a thing or two about cooking under pressure, or at least have a good laugh at someone else's expense. Uh, who knows? Maybe you'll even pick up a new recipe or two, but don't count on it. This was a recipe for disaster, literally. And picture this: 9 duos, 1 kitchen, and a challenge that would test their communication skills as much as their culinary prowess. The judges, Gordon Ramsay, Tiffany Berry, and Joe Bastianic, were ready to pounce on any mistakes, and the contestants were sweating bullets. The challenge, recipe telephone, a culinary relay where one half of each duo starts cooking a dish while the other is left in the dark, literally John Caddick. And the first half cooks for 30 minutes, then switches with their partner, who has to finish the dish without any clues. And then again, I would see again, there's a lot of people who are moving into sex parts. And then, people who've been seen that it's like trying to solve a puzzle blindfolded, but with knives and fire. And if that wasn't enough, the first cooks get to watch their partners struggle from another room, mute and helpless. It's a recipe for disaster, and the judges loved every minute of it. Joe tried to throw the contestants a bone, suggesting that they leave clues for their partners. But let's face it, when you're under that kind of pressure, your brain turns to mush. Some duos took the hint, others didn't, and the results were hilarious. But the stakes were high, with the winning duo scoring dinners at the judges' restaurants, and the losing duo packing their knives and going home. The tension was palpable, and the judges were circling like sharps, ready to pounce on any misstep. And missteps, there were plenty of them. Tiffany was concerned about married couple Zach and Michelle, whose dish was a confusing mess. Ryan and Kayla were struggling, with Ryan not completing enough in the first half. And Michelle, she was a nervous wreck watching her husband, Zach, try to decipher her culinary code. She was so anxious. She nearly fainted. But she pulled herself together, and the show must go on, right? By the end of the challenge, some duos were beaming with pride, while others looked like they'd just been through a war. The judges tasted their way through the dishes, and the top 3 were announced: Jessica and Jesse, Rachel and Julio, and Tina and Ivan. Their dishes were impressive, but only one duo could take the prize. And the winner was Rachel and Julio, with their cultural twist on a classic dish. But the real drama was in the bottom 3. Tana and Kate's wine sauce was a disaster. Zach and Michelle's couscous was dry, and Kayla and Ryan's dish was a mess of unfinished business. In the end, it was the former MasterChef junior besties, Kayla and Ryan, who were sent uh, packing it. But don't worry, they'll be back next week. Cooking on a moving train. Yes, you read that right. Um, a moving train. Um, Gordon called it a train wreck. And we can't wait to see the culinary chaos that unfolds. It's like they say, if you can cook on a train, you can cook anywhere, or something like that. And so, who knows? Maybe they'll even serve up some laughs along with the food or Dilla. But remember, folks, cooking is serious business, and these contestants are under serious pressure. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show. All right. And if you ever find yourself in a culinary challenge, remember, leave clues, and for the love of all that is holy, don't faint. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, that was a big connection.